Hello. How are we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? How are we doing? My name is Cho. Welcome to the stream. If you are new here, welcome. We go live every hold on 1 second. I'm putting slow chat on. Okay. We go live every um Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. Um Why can I not find the other part? Okay, there we go. Hopefully you guys are doing well. I've had no progress. Um, Hi Drake, how's it going? I miss you. Hey Leah Bobia. Hey Obi Hunt. Like before you even chat, please. Like before you even chat. That's what we need you to do. A bitch was on time tonight. A bitch was on time tonight. 11:30, I was here. The hairline's never gonna have progress, Drake. How are we today? What's going on? What is the tea? Well, I don't have waves yet, Obi Hunt. We're trying to get there though. I don't have them yet. I've been really failing at the wave game, but it's fine. Oh no, you need to have a tarot, like you need to have like a tarot stream. Why are you eating 3,900 calories? That's a little crazy. How much did you burn? And are you working out? Because listen, one thing that happens to people when they're bulking and they're eating all these calories, they're not lifting weights. And so what's happening? You're just getting fat. So don't do that. Oh, you gotta learn to read first? Well, that's true, Leah. That's true. Hey, Banksy. What's a centuber? Oh my God, guys. Let me get some lip balm on first before I start yapping. Um, I know that's not true, admin team support, because I invented Q. So how could I get copyright claim for something that I invented? Well, good for you, Drake. That's awesome. That's awesome. Hey Patriot. So I got the most amazing birthday gift today from one of my good Judies here on the internet. Her name is Mira. You guys have seen her before. She's like the skincare YouTuber. Well, she's not really a YouTuber. She's more of an influencer on Instagram. But she gifted me a bunch of fragrances. And I'm so excited to experiment with them, to try them on. Like, I'm so excited. I love it so much. Um, Thank you, Cosmic Brownie. My birthday was January 6th. I love that for you, Drake. You look good right now, but I'm sure you can look better, right? And it's all about how you feel about yourself. And if that's a goal you have, I'm right there with you. I also have a goal of like looking better with no clothes on. And that's also my goal. So, iron sharpens iron. Hopefully, we can motivate each other to stick to our goals. Hey, Jam. Hey, McKaylin. How does it feel to be 35? I feel amazing to be 35. I feel amazing to be 35. Hi, Danish. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. Hey, Lake Man. So, I feel like my friend Mira wants me to become a scent tuber. She wants me to, like, hey, Rich, you're late again. I was on time. I was on time. I was here at 11:30. 11:30. I was here. Um, I'm 15 years older. You're only 20, Jam? Good for you. Oh my God, Cosmic. We both live in the great state of Ohio, one of the most underrated states in the world. I love Ohio. I do look young. I do look young. If you want skincare advice, send me a DM. Send me an email. I'll get you together. Thank you, McKaylin. There, Warby Parker. No, we don't drag you, Drake. We would never drag you like that. Hey, Roman. Toledo is ghetto. Born and raised in Toledo. Toledo, Ohio, aka the Mud, aka Little Sister Detroit, Michigan. It's ghetto. Sorry to disappoint. No, I've never gotten that. I've never gotten that before. Being confused with Iowa? Banksy, of course I did. So, Banksy, let's talk about it. I got the Fragrance World Ace of Spades, and these are all samples. I got the Latafa La Collection de Antiquities, 1886, the Latafa Al Arik Gold, the Afnan Supremacy in Heaven, the Latafa Amir, the Latafa Art of Arabia 1, Fragrance World Francique 63.55, and then the Latafa Liam Gray. So those are the 8 fragrances that Mira gifted to me, sample sizes. So I'm very excited. So yeah, these are all Arabic. It looks nice on your shorts. She's from Pike County, I think. I'm wearing the wrong shirt for this. The white is like really not fucking with me. Okay, that's better. Oh fuck me. I hate not being home. I hate being in Toledo, guys. She did hook me up, right? She did. I was here last night. I can finally introduce myself. I felt rude leaving. So, oh, don't worry about that, Mandy. You're cool. We love you here. You're a friend of Leah Bobias. And if you're a friend of Leah's, you're already a friend of mine. No introduction necessary. Do I have any skincare advice for getting rid of bumps? And I'm 14. Do you have any advice? Um, I don't know your skin. I don't know your specific skin type. I don't know what products you're using. There's a lot of variables at play here when it comes to addressing bumps, acne, texture, hyperpigmentation. So it's really difficult to kind of give you an answer right off the bat. I do recommend that you DM me on Instagram or email me an email, and we can discuss your specific skincare needs at that point. However, in general, a good way to reduce bumps is to use a chemical exfoliant called salicylic acid. I think that if you have sensitive skin, I would look for a 1% concentration that you can use every day that will be very gentle on the skin. However, the more common concentration that you'll find on the market is a 2% concentration. That's something I would use once a week, maybe twice a week for your young, sensitive skin. Um, can I make you a logo? Go ahead, Drake. Go ahead. Have at it. Hey, Stu Cats. What's going on, Stu? Super curious as to how they would smell as wanting to explore Arabic scents. New fragrance store just opened near where I live. That's awesome. Called Dubai Aroma. That sounds cool. Um, yeah, so that is the only advice I can really give from a general perspective. But it's more complicated than that. Skincare is definitely more complicated than that. So if you need further advice, hit me up. But I think that's a really good starting point for most people trying to face the issue of bumps. One time I had to take I'm not reading all that. Um okay, so guys, we're not spamming tonight. We are in Toledo, Ohio, and we want to try to keep comments productive because I have to scroll physically with my finger because I'm in Toledo right now. I forgot to bring my iPad. I know, I forgot. I don't have another device here that I can use because this is not my home. Um, I don't live here. Last night, Jen, our good Judy Jen, good energy Jen, our good Judy Jen, accused me of living in my grandmother's home, waiting for her to die off for the house to be given to me, like I'm homeless or something. I'm being facetious, Jen, if you're watching. I'm being facetious. But no, I don't live here. I have my own home. I do have my own home. Um but so no, it's really difficult for me to keep up with chat today, especially more than usual. So we're not tolerating spam tonight, okay? Have a good night, Michaelin. Thanks for being here. My hair grows back so fast. Hey, Brendan. Leah, you did set her straight, honey. You really did. Hey, Raiden. Hey, Zane. Hey, Harris. I do follow Elon on X. On Twitter, you mean? I'm 35 years old. I call it Twitter still. Thank you, Ella. Thank you so much. Quick hair growth, good sign of good health. Well, I also take collagen powder. Not the artist formerly known as Twitter. Leah, you got in Jen's ass. I actually love Jen. So I was trying to you know me. I'm always nice. You guys know me. You guys know me. I'm always nice to people, right? But she was trying it. What is on my lips? But she was trying it last night. But we love her. You can spam if you want to. You're gonna just be banned. Bitch, don't threaten me, motherfucker. You out of your mind. In fact, girl, we not playing with y'all. We're not playing with spammers tonight. We're not playing. We're not playing. Bonjour. You think your brother is gay? How can you be sure? It's none of your business. Thank you, Lawrence H. I appreciate you. Hey, Kentrail Johnson, how are you? Your hair grows fast too, Zane. That's cool. What did they say? Did they threaten you? He threatened to spam. Bitch. Do you know who you're talking to? He just threatened. He said, he's talking about some, give me a shout out or I'm a spam. Bitch, I'll beat you to the punch. I'll delete you right now. How about that? How about that? um, hey, Sinpa, the star is for acne. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Stu Cats. What's going on? Why are you depressed? Guten Morgen? What does Guten Morgen mean in English? Oswald, that sounds fun. Guten Tag. What does Guten Tag mean? I know. Is that a greeting too? Guten Tag. Simpa says you brushing but no waves. Not you fucking clocking me, bitch. Don't be clocking me. I'm struggling with these waves. I listen. I brush my hair like once a week. This shit is not going well for 2025. Me getting waves in 2025, it's not looking good, y'all. It's not looking good. um, the mayor of LA moved 20 million from the FD to house immigrants. Does she even have the ability to do that? That would be psycho. Wouldn't be surprised. Nice mustache, thank you. The only issue I have with my mustache is that sometimes it don't be wanting to connect all the way. So I have to like get rid of that shit because if not, this will grow in really deeply and that will not grow in very deeply. So it's a mess. I'm so mad at Sniper. I'm so angry at him for calling me out. He said, "Bitch, why are you brushing with no waves?" He really said, "Motherfucker, why are you brushing your hair with no waves?" I think they say you have to keep brushing your hair and that they just come. Shut up. My day's going really well, Ella. Well, actually, it's not going that well. I had some drama this morning, but it's all water off of Duck's back because it was resolved. A guy yelled at me. I yelled back at him because y'all know how I get. And then we realized that we had a miscommunication, and then it was like water off Duck's back. It was all fine. We were kikiing and joking and laughing. Ha ha! So good to see you. Like it was fine. No, I'm so mad at Sniper. He really clocked my tea and said, "Bitch, you don't have no waves. What are you brushing for?" That's so funny. That made me laugh so hard. We should know the sexuality of our siblings if they're hiding it. They need to come out and be accepted. Lies ain't good. James Scott, it's none of your fucking business. How do you know he's lying? What is he lying about? What are you talking about? Explain. What age did you think you was gay? I've always been gay. I've always had crushes on boys for as long as I've had crushes. My first crush was on a boy named Simeon. I tell the story all the time because you guys are always interested in sexuality for some reason on the internet. I don't know. I may be part of the Wi-Fi password community, the Alphabet Army community, the LGB, ABC, password, all that shit. But I don't really care about who's sucking who off and who's kissing what clip. Like, I don't really care about all that stuff. I really don't. But you guys seem to be obsessed with asking gay people about their sexuality and their preferences and all this shit. So, to answer this question again, I've always had crushes on boys. Now, I did have a crush on a girl when I was very young. Her name was Jasmine. And it was around the same time that I also had a crush on the boy named Simeon. Um, but that was genuinely the only girl I've ever had a crush on. Even the girl that I dated, I didn't have a crush on her. I liked her because I was going through the going through the motions, and I knew that's what would get me accepted in society at the time. And so I dated a girl. I know it's hard to believe. Me being butch. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Oh fuck. Um. This boy came out the hoo ha gay. Period. Hey, handsome. Hey, human. Oh, I cannot stand the shirt. This shirt is making it harder for me to read the chat. He's very secretive, never had a girlfriend. All of my family thinks he's gay, but he won't come out. James Scott, it's none of your fucking business. Have you ever thought that he doesn't want you to know? Have you ever thought that he's not interested in having you know that part of his life? Have you ever thought that maybe he fears your judgment? I think this is the wrong way to approach it, to be quite frank with you, James Scott. I think it's really strange. I think it's super strange that the entire family is gossiping about your brother. How old is your brother, by the way? How old is your brother? You're right, Beans. The world should not control you. We wouldn't want him to die and not know his real life. James, so here's the problem. Your concerns all revolve around you and your needs. You wouldn't want him to die and not know his real life. Is a selfish desire. What you should have said, this is how I know you're not coming from a good place. And you may not mean this intentionally. I think that maybe your family is just approaching this in a really terrible way. You guys are being self-absorbed. But the way that a supportive brother would have actually said this, James Scott, is he would have said, I would not want my brother to die not feeling comfortable sharing his life with the world or not being himself around me. I would not want my brother to die not feeling comfortable being himself around people who love him. But instead, it's about what you know and don't know. So James Scott, you need to do some inventory. Check the inventory back there and think about the reasons why you really want to know about your brother's sexuality. And lead with that energy. Lead with the energy of are you okay? Are you comfortable? And if you aren't comfortable, why aren't you comfortable? Because it seems like the family is centering themselves. This is just don't be offended now, honey. You're asking you come to this channel to ask for advice. I'm gonna give you some real honest advice. Okay. Um. Hey, Bambi, how are you? Um. He shouldn't fear our judgment. We love him. He's 42 now, so that's why we think it's about time he came out. It's your opinion doesn't matter. Oh my god, this is so crazy to even. This is crazy. This is crazy. Um. You listen, listen, James Scott. You do not get to tell your brother when it's time for him to express himself to others. You don't have that power, and that judgment is unnecessary. Um, it's not selfish because we can tell he ain't happy keeping secrets. But listen, again, oh, this is so much better. Oh my God, guys. Whoever said that, I love you. Great idea. I can read chat now. Okay, we're in this. We're live. We're live. It is selfish because you didn't lead with that. You led with, we want to know his real life. We want to know what's going on. We want to know who he's fucking. That's what you want to know. You want to know who he's fucking. Human says, the brother's sexuality is a very small part of his world. That does not make up him in his totality. It does not. The fact that I like sucking dick is a very, very small part of who I am as a person. Tony Soprano, do I support LGBT plus? I don't know what that means. What do you mean by supporting LGBTQ plus? What does that mean, Tony Soprano? You're not dating till you're out of college. Beans, I don't know if I agree with that. I think that people should always be practicing monogamy. Even throughout college, practice monogamy. If a relationship doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But I think that in order to be good at relationships, you have to practice relationships. And I think practicing a relationship during college is a very healthy thing. Typically, you're going to get into some shitty situations, but I think that makes you stronger and that gives you perspective and that gives you experience that I think is necessary for the next chapter of your life, Beans. You know what I'm saying? But I get that too. Wanting to focus on your schooling and your education is never a bad idea either. So I get that. Yeah, I'm just trying to give you my advice, James. I think honestly, we're coming down hard on you, but I am going to assume that deep down you just aren't communicating your intentions well in the chat, and that you really do care, and that this is not coming from a selfish desire but a desire for your brother to just finally live in his truth. And if that is true, I really want you to practice communicating that in a way that does not center you and your family. This is not about you. Okay? If your brother dies, this is not about what you lost out on, right? This is not about what you lost out on. This is about your brother dying and not being able to live in his full truth, right? And so when you communicate that to other people, or you maybe communicate that to him, I want you to always center him in this conversation, because at the end of the day, his sexuality, whose dick is in his mouth or isn't in his mouth, is actually none of your business. Because I don't think your brother's asking you what clit you're licking on every night. I don't think he's doing that. Because that would be strange, right? That would be strange. So I think it's just a matter in the way you communicate it. And maybe you're miscommunicating in the stream tonight, and that's okay. But maybe just practice centering your brother and the care for your brother in these conversations, because it just comes off as though this is not about your brother, but about you guys. Like the whole keeping secrets, you know, that has a negative connotation on it, attached to it. As though he's doing something malicious or bad or like devious. Like there's nothing devious about not coming out to a person's family. There's nothing devious or bad about that. You know what is bad? The only person that it's bad to not come out to is your wife. Okay? Being DL when you're dating women and marrying women, that's bad. But in terms of anything else, you don't owe coming out to any other fucking person on the planet. You just don't owe that to anyone. You don't owe that to anyone, right? So I think the language you were using kind of triggered me a little bit, because to call it a secret or He's keeping secrets, like he's doing something bad. He's not doing anything bad. He's minding his own fucking business. And we ought to all try that sometimes. Okay, I'm getting far behind the chat. Um Ella Ella dropped the bomb. If you think that you know he is gay, then that is all you need to know. What else do you need? Listen, mic drop. I'll read it again. Ella says, if you think that you know he is gay, then that is all you really need to know. You want him to say it? Verbalize it? If you know he's gay, then what else do you need from him? Do you want to watch him suck a dick down at the bathhouse? Is that what you want? You want to like put the binoculars on? I mean, what do you want? Oh, Bambi, what does this caption mean? I'm gonna become a scent tuber. My one of my besties um gifted me for my birthday a bunch of sample sized fragrances. And I'm super excited. She knows that I want to start wearing fragrance and that she has such an attention to details. We were talking, I was yapping like we always do. And I was like, Mira, you know me, since I'm known as like the tea guy, I drink tea, I love tea so much, da da da. Da. I want a tea note in the perfume, like in the fragrance. I want a tea, like I want to wear tea notes. That's my signature. Is tea. That's my brand. I drink tea. That's my brand. That's my whole brand. So, so she gifted me 8 different fragrances, and 7 of them have different levels of tea notes. Whether it's like an Earl Grey note of tea, or like a more herbaceous green tea, or more like a floral herbal note. There's lots of different tea scents throughout the different teas that I was gifted. And I'll read it again, and then we're really gonna honestly catch up to chat. So the first one is from So most of these are from Latafa, and then I got a couple other ones. But Fragrance World, I got Ace of Spades, and then the Francique 63.55. And then from Afnan, I got a fragrance called Supremacy in Heaven. And then the rest are from Latafa, La Collection des Antiquities, 1886, Al Arik Gold, Emir, Art of Arabia 1, and the Liam Gray. So I'm very, very excited. And I will definitely be sharing my experiences on the internet and all that jazz. Okay. Well, he don't need to tell anyone his business, period. So sad they can't see past their own noses. The thing is, it's about whether we want lies in the family, any lie, or open supportive dialogue. You lost me. You lost me. Did he say that he has a girlfriend, James Scott? What is he lying about? What I don't understand. I don't understand. Is he bringing a wife and 3 children around, but he's secretly gay? What is the lie? See, I mean, all the goodwill I had for your intentions is lost because he hasn't said anything about his sexuality. Yet you are imposing a lie on your brother. I mean, this is why you don't have a good relationship with your brother. Ah, I'm clocking it. This is why you don't have a good relationship with your brother. This is why. Because you're not open. You're not open. You don't want open supportive dialogue. Open supportive dialogue is not dialogue that's only on your terms. That's not open supportive dialogue. I mean, good luck, James Scott. Good luck. Good luck having your brother open up to the likes of your family. Good luck. Um, I've never been in a relationship, but during school, I pulled all the baddies. I know that's right. And I just rejected them because I'm a been an architect, not a sugar daddy. I know that's right, Beans. Wait, he said, "Bitch, I'm gonna be an architect and not a not a sugar daddy." I know that's right. Um, Women go to college and make money too, Beans. In fact, Pisces, women are making more money than men. Women are going to college more than men. Do you know the ethnicity and sex that makes the most money? Asian women make the most money in this country. More than white men, more than white women, more than black men, more than Asian men, more than Latinos, Latinx, more than those people. It's Asian women. So go get you. So Beans, you want to become an architect. What you need to do is go find you an Asian woman so you can have a sugar mama. How about that? How about that? Um. Oh, you were watching the over. Oh my God! Listen, Mandy. Thank you for watching the shorts. By the way, I get really obsessed over very mundane things, like drinking tea, for example. As you saw, as you saw, I literally did 21 different reviews for matcha. And I got really detail oriented, took notes. I have like a binder of notes I've taken, like an online binder, not like a real binder. But I have like notes, like a notebook of notes on the different varieties of matcha. And now I'm doing the same thing with these overnight oats. In fact, I have another recipe to upload that I forgot to do today, but I think I cracked the code. I think I actually discovered my overnight oats recipe. It's 2 tablespoons of chia seeds, 3/4 cup of milk, 1 scoop of vanilla protein powder. Microwave for a minute. Incredible. Incredible. I mean, the texture was right, the right amount of creaminess, the right amount of sweetness. Like, it just really was the perfect one. And I believe this is the seventh variation that I've tried of overnight oats, but I think that's my recipe. Like, I think that's my recipe. I'm pretty sure that's it. Like, that is it. So I'm really happy about that. Thank you for watching, Mandy. But yeah, I geek out about the most random things, and so thanks for being on this journey with me, ranting and raving about random mundane things in my life. So that's why the title of the stream is "I'm going to become a scent tuber" because I'm probably going to become obsessed with the fragrances and how they wear and how long they last and what time of the day do I wear them at and do I get compliments on them and what do they smell like and what notes do they have? Like I'm gonna really get into it all. Mm. Oh, oh, that's so heavenly. That's so heavenly. Okay, anyway. Um, hey, paramedic pressure. Well, Beans, you don't have to wear. Listen, what is on my fucking lip? You don't have to. There's a solution for people wanting to mirror you for your money. It's called a prenup. Just get a prenup. That's it. Everyone should be signing prenups. Hot take, I know. I know. Hot take alert. Everybody should be signing a prenup. And I'm going to tell you why. I'll tell you why. And it has less to do with money, everything to do with expectations and communication. When you are at the beginning of your marriage, you love each other. You want the best for one another. you would never dream of hurting that person because you love them, you're married to them, right? And so to me, a prenup is built with good intentions from both parties because you're not expecting to break up, but you love your partner so much that in a crazy bizarro land, if you did, you would want to be fair with the breakup, right? Because you just can't even envision it. So of course you're not going to be thinking selfishly, like, oh, I'm going to take all this money, right? And so the prenups are great legal documents. And before y'all get on here and say, but Cho, that takes all the romance out of marriage. Bitch, ain't nothing romantic about marriage. The government has usurped marriage. They usurped marriage a long time ago. I don't want to hear it. Ain't nothing romantic about marriage. Marriage is first and foremost a legal institution. Now, you may be dipping it low and spreading it wide at church and flipping it around and flipping it back. And I do this and hand on the Bible this. That's cute. But ain't nothing, your religion don't got shit to do with your legal institution of marriage. Don't got shit to do with it. Okay? So I think that's part of the problem is that the government has gotten their hands on marriage so much that people are now, what's the word I want to use? There's like confusion about what marriage is. People think it's this lovey-dovey thing and they get into it and they get divorced and then they talk about splitting assets and then you have nothing after divorce. You have to rebuild your life. It's like, no. You did you forget? Did you not know that like when you marry someone, you legally become one person? Under the eyes of the law, you're one person? Did you not know that? This is serious shit here. It's almost as if government should not have gotten their hands in marriage, in the marriage game, in the marriage industry to begin with. There should have always been separation of church and state. So I don't know how marriage got intertwined in that shit to begin with. I'm getting all off track. See, y'all get me started, y'all get me off track. The point I'm trying to make to you, Beans, is the best way to protect yourself from a gold digger is a prenup. That's it. And strong boundaries, even during the dating phase. You don't have to buy her all the glitz and the glam. Listen, we just got into a big argument about Hermes Birkins. You don't have to go out of your way to buy that bitch a Birkin, okay? And you really could solve all of these issues by just marrying an Asian girl because the bitch is gonna make more money than you. So that solves that problem altogether, Beans. Listen, are we talking or are we gonna talk? Are we talking or are we talking? What's going on? Hey AI, what's going on? Hey, taking profits. I want to make overnight oats one day, but I'm so lazy when it comes to cooking. So what do you eat in the morning? Because either you make them in the morning or you make them at night. So when are you making them? Because overnight oats, when I make my overnight oats, I'm making like 3 of them at a time. And it quite literally takes 5 minutes at the most. If I'm like, playing around and taking videos and taking, like content creating, shit. But for you, it will take you 5 minutes to make overnight oats for the whole fucking week. A minute for each ingredient. You put your canisters in a line, assembly line. You get your half cup of oats, 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 oats. You get your chia seeds, tablespoon, chia seeds, chia seeds, chia seeds, chia seeds, chia seeds. You get your half cup of, or no, 3/4 cup. You get your 3/4 cup of almond milk or whatever milk you want. Milk, 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 milk. Listen, that's it. You put the caps on. You put the shit in the refrigerator. That's your breakfast for 5 days. Meal prepping. Come on, guys. Meal prepping saves you time. It saves you time. It saves you time. It saves you money. It saves your health. It does all these things. What kind of tea? I love matcha. I love Japanese green tea. Is this an ad? I wish it was an ad. I wish, but unfortunately not. Hey, Tom Riddle, welcome back. Um, hey Daniel, where you been at? The fuck? What do you mean where I? Girl, don't you ever. What do you mean where have I been? I've been here every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone for the last several months. Where have you been, Daniel? Where have you been, girl? The fuck. I love Earl Grey with oat milk and honey. I do too. Yep, Manny told you right. And so, like, my recipe is super basic because I'm a basic bitch, but you can get really crazy with it. Like, I've been experimenting with a lot of different types of like variations. Some people like Greek yogurt in it. I'm not a fan of Greek yogurt in my overnight oats. I know that Greek yogurt is the very popular thing, but also take note that I heat my overnight oats up. I don't eat them cold. I don't like that shit. Okay. Now maybe I'll try cold overnight oats in the summertime, but even then, I don't think I'll be feeling it. I like my oatmeal hot. So there's something about the extra creamy, fluffy, airy texture that the Greek yogurt gives the oats that I don't like warmed up. It's gag worthy for me. For me, it's a little gag worthy. Um, So the Greek yogurt, I'm not a fan of, but I think that most people will probably love the Greek yogurt in addition to the overnight oats if they're planning to drink. I mean, if they're planning to eat it cold, great. Um, but yeah, you can add fruit, you can add nuts, crushed pecans, walnuts. You can use different sweeteners. I'm using a protein powder that's already sweetened with vanilla. So for me, I don't have that big of a sweet tooth, so it's good with the sort of sweetness, but honey, agave nectar, brown sugar, butter, melted butter. You can do a lot of different things with your overnight oats. It's such a fun idea. It's quick, it's easy, it's healthy, and I've been loving it a lot so far. My parents' house breakdown. I'm so sorry, Jamin Broseph. Ooh, London fogs are good. I don't drink coffee anymore, but London fogs are really good. Remind me, a London fog is espresso, Earl Grey, and vanilla, right? And steamed milk, obviously. I can't get my mouse from being stuck in the corner of my screen. Well, that sucks. Yeah, human, you should look at my shorts. Look at my shorts. That's where I'm experimenting with all of these different overnight oats. I have like 7 videos up right now. Tunisian? I'm sorry. I don't. What am I over exaggerating? I forget. I don't know where we are in the chat. I'm sorry. um, but I'm sorry. I'm so far. But let me know what I'm over exaggerating. I'll respond. AI. I'm far behind in chat. You know how I am. What advice do you need, Ty? Oh, Mosaic. You're supposed to have waves now. I know. Not you in the U.S. getting fat, human. Stop. Not you catching the US bug. That's funny. I'm excited for you to try different overnight oat recipes, though, human. Mandy, what are your favorites for overnight oats? I know that's right, Pisces. Oh, James Scott's gonna take my advice. We're a big family of 7 siblings, so sometimes the conversations are a bit harsh. I don't care about conversations being harsh. I care about conversations leading with good intentions. How can a 5 foot white boy like me wife of a chocolate queen? You can't. Hey, Moko, you're having hibiscus tea? Oh my god, I have lychee juice tonight. So I ate Chinese tonight for dinner. Everybody knows that I love Asian food. I love Asian culture. I'm Blasian, so it checks out, right? And my partner, unfortunately, hates Asian food. So whenever I'm in Toledo, whenever we're separated, I take full advantage of the opportunity for me to eat Asian food, right? So I went to a Chinese restaurant called Golden Koi. I won't say Golden Cock. I'm sorry, Golden Koi in Toledo, Ohio. I went there. It's fantastic. Um, and then I had a 15-minute wait. And so I went across the street to the Asian market and I got some lychee drink. Lychee's a fruit. It's like a mix between a grape and a pear. I would say if a grape and a pear fucked and had a child, it'd be lychee. It'd be lychee, I think. Anyway, I picked this up. I got some crackers. I got some mackerel. What else did I get there? That was it. Just enough for me to survive through Toledo. I love lychee. Mm, mm. One of my favorite martinis are lychee martinis. Mm. That is so fucking good. Hibiscus tea is so good, y'all. Human, I had hibiscus tea last night. That's why Moko was saying that. And I still have not tried Leah Bobia's pancakes. I know. All my old stuff at my parents' house is destroyed in the fire. I'm so sorry, Broseph. What are you guys doing about the fire about the lack of a home? What's going on? Oh, a side medium boiled egg. That sounds good. Well, thanks for being here, James Scott. If you're leaving, are you going to show your own crappy fragrance onto YouTube audience like every other scent YouTube does? Ooh, is that what the girls are doing? Is that what the other girls are doing? I have no plans of creating the fragrance, bro, so don't worry. Don't worry. But is that what the girls are doing? The girls are making their own fragrances? No, I'm mostly kidding. I just become obsessed with random little tiny micro hobbies, and I feel like reviewing fragrances might be one of them until I find the handful of fragrances that are for me that I want to become my signature scent. Because I feel so important in life that I have to have a signature scent, right? When you walk by Cho and you sniff that smell, I want you to know that's Cho that you just walked by, right? So once I figure that out, then I won't be reviewing scents anymore. But I'm really excited for Liam Gray. In fact, let's open her up right now. Okay. Oh, that smells so good. Mm. Mm. Oh, bitch. That is so. That's like okay. It's a little feminine. It leans on the feminine side. The Liam Gray. It has some strong floral notes there. I do, I do smell the tea, but it's like tea. It's like a green tea mixed with a bunch of floral notes. And it leans on the feminine side. I like it though. It's very fresh. Mm. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I love it so much. Okay. And we love eggs. You guys have seen how many eggs I make. Paul McCartney got screwed. I was wearing Baccarat 540 before it became a thing. I missed Tiffany's old perfume formula. It was a classic scent. That's so funny you say Baccarat. I don't know how to pronounce that. But Baccarat, I sound so like an American. Baccarat. That Baccarat 540. They have a dupe. Latifah has a dupe of that. Oh, Kentrell still here. Welcome back, Kentrell. Hey, Magic. Oh, here we go. Randingo. If prenuptial is necessary, then you shouldn't get married because it must not be true and loyal. So that's the most ignorant thing I've heard in my entire life. Um, I'm brushing my thoughts. I need to be brushing more. Hey, awesome sauce. I live in the Netherlands, so I can just easily walk to the store and buy different types of baked goods in the morning and have it with my coffee. I'm a little bit darker. I got a little bit of a tan in Miami. I'm noticing it in this lighting. Wow. Hey Kenji, how's it going? A scent tube or someone that YouTube's about scents, fragrance. And it is kind of clickbait. It's a little clickbait because I'm not really becoming a scent tuber, but I will be talking about it in my vlogs moving forward, probably. Everybody thinks they come in knowing show. I know, girl. They do. They try it. Hey, David Boles. Thank you so much. Oh, fuck. I work for a marketing company who handles clients in different countries around the world, and a lot of my clients are outside of my time zone in Europe, so my clock is everywhere, and I barely have time. Hey, Bearded Viking, how are you today? Thanks for being here. Indian yogurt works both hot and cold. The cultures are very versatile. Really, I don't know about that. Maybe I'll try the Indian yogurt, but I'm not feeling yogurt. I'm sorry. I'm catching up. I'm trying to catch up. Um, you're beautiful, but stop the cap, OG. What cap? Tell me where I capped. I'm glad you're safe, Ellie. Hey, Sunflower. I'm in Toledo, Ohio right now. You guys know that when I'm in Toledo, Ohio, this is the Toledo, Ohio background. This is the Toledo, Ohio background. This is when you know I'm in Toledo, Ohio. Okay? Oh, brown sugar with pecans. That sounds good, though. Blueberry sounds good, too. Lychee's so good. I'm really okay. Magic, slow chat is on because, bitch, I'm already far behind. If you cannot tell, I'm already far behind in chat. That's why. Um. Hey, SK. I literally eat sushi burritos every day when I'm home. I love Asian food. Not Leah telling the girls I'll answer in 20 minutes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I be talking. Is it carbonated? No, it's not carbonated. It's just juice. It is so fucking good. Green grapes, magic. Green grapes. It's like a mixture of green grapes and a pear. You can get custom cologne made for you in Amsterdam. No, I would say green grapes, Mandy. It's giving green grapes because they're like you have to pucker. They're a little sour. They're a little bit sour. I would love for someone to make a carbonated coffee. Been there, done that. Coca Cola Black. Coca Cola Black did that, and you didn't buy that shit. I was the only bitch buying that shit in America. It was on. They sold that for like a week, and I kept them in business for a whole week because I was the only motherfucker buying Coca Cola Black. It was a carbonated coffee drink. It was like a Coca Cola with coffee. It was so good. Hey, Adrian. I wear a Lagerfeld. Well, Moko, I do want a signature scent, but it has to have tea because tea is my brand. And so if they don't have any tea notes, I'm not really that interested. I don't care if it's Baccarat or Neiman's or what. Um, Hi Emily 14. Oh, we had some trolls here. I see. They got banned, honey. I guess. Sorry to the trolls. I didn't get to your comment before they already got banned. Sorry. The sticker on my face, Alpha Noob. It's a pimple patch. Do we have Dawn dish soap? Of course. That's the only dish soap I use is Dawn. Isaac, I'm from Columbus, Ohio. That's where I live. Oh, thanks for the sub, Emily. Why do you have a pimple patch on? Middle schools wear that. Well, Sabrina, maybe you like to be ugly as fuck with ginormous pimples on your fucking face. I choose otherwise. What other questions do you have, Sabrina C? Let me know. Um. Oh, Ellie's in Dayton, Ohio. I'm in Columbus, Ohio. I love that so much. Dayton's only like 45. We live 45 minutes from each other. Hello from the Philippines. How's the fur babies? I have fur babies. They're great. They're at home. You should get on the not me on the menu. Not me on the menu, John. To the Bareback Festival in Atlanta this year. Not not me being on the menu. I am dying at that. John, you done made that is hilarious. Okay, Cho, I'm gonna lay down. By the time you see this, I'll be ready to go to sleep. We love that you read all our chats, boo. Have a good night, Leah. Have a good night, Mandy. Coke Black with cream was the best. I never tried it with cream. That does sound good. Yeah, human, look up Coca-Cola Black, BLAK. It had really great marketing. The bottle was really nice. The problem is that they were really kind of ahead of their times with the whole coffee craze in America. I remember when the Frappuccinos and the glass bottles came out, that was the time to come out with coffee products because that's when they all blew up. But Coca-Cola Black came out way before the Frappuccinos. And I just don't think the market was ready to accept that. They weren't really into that coffee craze in that way, like coffee-esque drinks. Like not full on espressos, but coffee drinks, coffee beverages. Don't think the market was ready for that. So it was just kind of like a wrong place, wrong time thing. But I still stand by it to this day that Coca Cola Black is one of my favorite flavors. I thought it was a great product. Sorry. Do I have hair grease? I do. That's just not with me because that makes a lot of sense. I was late packing. I had an incident this morning. I got into an argument with someone in public. So by the time I got on the road to come to Toledo, I only brought my book bag. You guys know I'm an overpacker. I usually pack a suitcase for 2 days. I really do. I pack a suitcase for 2 days. But I said, you know what? I'm just taking a book bag and a handful of clothes, and that's it. So I didn't bring my hair grease. You were born in Columbus. That's cool. Monique wants to know, is Ohio relaxing? Very relaxing because I'm not crushed by the cost of living. So I'm able to relax because I can afford where I live. I'm not caught in the wildfires. I'm in Columbus. Oh, I caught up. A bitch caught up. Okay, great. I think because it came from Coca-Cola, because it would probably been a hit if it came from a roasting company, especially in places like New York. That may have some truth, some veracity to it. I don't know. I mean, you're right. Coffee is not Coca-Cola's brand, but I think it's one of those instances where they were trying to be innovative, and they were innovative, right? But it just didn't pan out. A suitcase for 2 days is crazy. I know. A small, like a carry-on suitcase, like a carry-on bag. I'm originally from Columbus, Georgia, but I haven't lived there since I was a kid. Have a good night, Leah. Thank you so much. Too much. I love a Mexican Coke. I love, love, love a Mexican Coke. Moco says Coke coffee doesn't taste the same as Coke Black. Well, let's read my fortune. Let's read my fortune. Now, y'all know how to eat a fortune cookie, right? Because what you do is, you see where the tab is, right? You have to eat this cookie first. You eat this cookie first, and then you take this out and you read it. There's a proper order to make sure that the fortune is accurate. This is crazy. This is crazy. You will do well to expand your business. Ain't that about a bitch? You will do well to expand your business. And that's what we're going to do, y'all. Quarter one. We've got an ASMR channel coming out, and we've got gaming coming out. So we are expanding the channel. We are expanding the business. We're going for it. Absolutely. Remember, guys, if you go to my videos on YouTube and you scroll all the way back to the beginning, it's ASMR content. Like 20 plus videos of ASMR content. They're there. In fact, it might be time to delete those videos. Or to at least private them and take them down off the public channel. I think it's time. So, if you want to see old content, now's the time to do it. FYI. Ginger ale came out with different flavors, but I love making my own ginger ale. I love ginger ale. I love ginger ale. Coke came out with Coke with coffee, and they came with different flavors. Okay. And you're more of a ginger ale person when it comes to pop. I love flavored sparkling water. Does eating half mean you agree with whatever fortune is? Your fortune, it doesn't mean you agree with you can't agree or not agree with the fortune. The fortune's a fortune no matter what, whether you agree with it or not. But eating half of it just confirms that it's going to be true. I just got out of work. I've been at work since 7 a.m. Hey, Polish femboy. Oh, Polish femboy. Oh my God, it's been a long time. Welcome back, Polish femboy. It's been a hot minute since you've been in. Do I game in VR? I don't. I'm gonna check out your ASMR tonight. Yeah, check it out. It's not good. Spoiler alert, it's not the best. Well, some of it is actually not bad, actually. Let me not drag myself so much. But I have much better microphones today that I now know that I'm capable of producing much better quality content for ASMR than what I was doing when I first started this YouTube channel many, many, many years ago. But I loved some of the ideas of what I was doing for ASMR. A lot of it was super duper unique, that you really don't see anywhere else. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm excited to explore, you know, just doing different things within the ASMR sphere again. So I'm excited about that. Are you sad about the news with Jimmy Carter? No. Hey, Parn. It's been a while. What's new? Oh, well, what's new? I went to Miami Beach. I hope that you're watching my vlogs. Part 3 of my vlog series of Miami Beach will be out on Wednesday. So you have that to look forward to. It was a fantastic trip. I was there for 8 days. It was phenomenal. Can't wait to go back. I visited Brickell, which I think part 3 is gonna be about. I forget what part 3 is gonna be about. But part 1 was about my New Year's resolutions. And I had some pretty intense resolutions. Like they're very, very intense. Very personal New Year's resolution. I think I have 4. And they're pretty intense. And then part 2 of that just came out last Wednesday was about the airport lounge. I went to the Centurion Atlanta Airport Lounge, which happens to be the largest airport lounge in the world. Not just Georgia, not just the United States of America, the world. 26,000 square feet. This is a fucking warehouse. Has a huge tree in the middle of that bitch. It's so crazy. So I showcase my experience at the lounge, why you would maybe want to consider going to an airport lounge, why you may want to consider going out of your way to go to an airport lounge because it has that much value to offer, in my opinion. Whenever I schedule my flights anywhere, I always schedule a 2-hour layover. Period. Period. I always schedule a 2-hour layover. Always. Because I want to break up my trip and spend time in luxury. I do. And then also in that video, I talk about what I packed, why I packed it, the luggage I use, and why I choose that brand. So that was part 2. Part 3, we'll see what that is next week. Anyway, that's what's been up with me. Just New Year. Happy to have you back. I'm thinking about becoming a VTuber from the metaverse. From Facebook? Is that what I mean? Is that what you mean by metaverse? What is metaverse? Sorry, I just turned 35, so I'm like an old hoe. What's the metaverse? My bones hurt. I have arthritis. What do you mean VTuber from the meta? I know what a VTuber is, because I have a friend that's a VTuber, but what is the metaverse? It's hard to find unique, good ASMR anywhere. I agree, but also, I think that once you find the type of ASMR that works for you, you really don't need a variety anymore. I listen to the same videos quite frequently, actually, and I never get tired of them. And the reason why is because they put me the fuck to sleep. so, so they do what they need to do. So I love that. Where the hell did you get this accent from? Talk normal. Well, alrighty, I'll talk normal for you, Nightlights Riff. How should I talk? Okay. That's awesome. I hope you had an epic vacation. Well, I didn't have an epic vacation. Well, maybe it was epic. It was not very exciting in the traditional sense. I don't do anything very interesting when I'm on vacation. I don't do anything very interesting when I'm at home. So I ran 5 miles a day. I worked out at Muscle Beach despite not having muscles. I worked out at Muscle Beach. I visited Brickell, which is a neighborhood that to me reminds me of it's like the Manhattan of Florida. It's like skyscrapers, beautiful people, beautiful food, beautiful alcohol, beautiful cocktails, beautiful shopping. Everything's beautiful. Um, Lots of money, lots of things, like lots of activities, lots of hustle and bustle, lots of money. It's the financial district of Miami. So that was really nice. I had not been to Brickell before. So that was wonderful. So yeah, it was great, but I didn't do anything interesting. You love Atlanta? I have never been to Atlanta outside of the airport. The metaverse is in Horizon Worlds. You can use a virtual camera and VR to record yourself. I made a digital studio and everything. That's so cool, human. Melissa. Not Melissa clocking my shit. Melissa couldn't even just say hi. Melissa couldn't just say, hey, Cho. This bitch had to say, when is that people going to rest? Melissa, I'm telling you, this pimple does not want to die. She doesn't want to die. And I'll be honest, most of that is my fault because my skincare routine has been horribly inconsistent since I got back home from Miami. It's been horribly inconsistent. So it's mostly my fault. It's mostly my fault. It's 100% my fault. What am I saying? It's all my fault. Um, but yeah, girl, it's rough. Hello from Brazil. I love Brazil. Horizon World is like a social media application through Meta where people can join virtual worlds and socialize like VR chat. That's really cool. Hey, Bernicia. I've only flown through Miami, but not in the city itself. Not Sniper coming back in to finish me off. Not him coming back to finish me. He said, bitch, I'm not done dragging your ass. Welcome back, Sniper. I'm still yapping. I'm still yapping. This is what I do. I'll just be yapping. Jake, Wish, where were you going when you flew through Miami? And hey, Paulina. Bernicia, what's going on? Does Brickell have the yachts parked up next to the buildings? No, because Brickell is not a marina like that. Brickell is like Manhattan. So there is no beachfront property to Brickell. Brickell was on the mainland of Miami. I vacation in Miami Beach, which is the island. So that is where there are lots of yachts on Miami Beach, specifically on the west side of Miami Beach. Um, I mean, yeah, I don't think yachts pull up to Brickell. I don't think. Maybe I'm misinforming. I don't know, but I don't. I mean, from I was only there for a day in Brickell, and then we spent the rest of the time in Miami Beach. But no, I think that there aren't really like homes in Brickell. There aren't like houses. They don't really have houses there. They have skyscrapers. It's like Manhattan. It's like, but you wouldn't find a house in Manhattan. No, no. There's only skyscrapers. There's tall buildings. Um, just trying to raise my vibration. I know that's right, Bree. Period. Do y'all remember when Claire cheated on her boyfriend? Girl, I will never forget. I will never forget when Claire cheated on her boyfriend. I'll never forget it. And wait, the gag is you were the one going back and forth with her, weren't you? Wait a minute. Weren't you the girl going back and forth and twirling with her? all night. I think it was you, Olivia. You were a part of that drama. You were a part of that drama. That was a funny night. Um, how are you, Melissa Brunel? What's going on? I don't know. I vacate in Clearwater and Destin. I haven't been to. I hear those are popular destinations. I haven't been there before. What do you do in Clearwater and Destin? All right, Tomboy. Yeah, you were the one fighting with her. That's funny. That's the first night you found my channel and subscribed. It was fight night that night. That was so funny. I wish she still hung around. I want to know, like, is she back with him? Did he break up with her? Like, I want to know what's the tea is with Claire. Melissa, how's your New Year going so far? Tell me about that. Me too. I mean, she does. She would deserve it. She would deserve it 100%. Okay, Kiki. I mean, your name literally says Tomboy. I guess Tomboy Kiki. Oh, you are a girl named Kiki that happens to be a tomboy. Okay, Kiki. Happy New Year to you too, John Doe. Yeah, Claire definitely tried it. She definitely tried it, OV Hunt. She definitely was trying to pull it. She's trying to pull a stunt. She's a stunt queen. Hey, Rizzo Games. I'm doing very well, and you'll be happy to know that I will be starting my gaming channel within the next few months. I'm going to say February. I'm going to say February. Okay? Don't hold me to it, but I'm going to say February. So stay tuned to this channel because I'll definitely be promoting that channel through this one. In here for the tea. Well, you know I'll be spilling it, John. I'll be spilling it and sipping it and spilling it. But yeah, Razel, I said that I was gonna start incorporating my other additional YouTube channels in the first quarter of this year, and I'm committed to that. I already have the channels created. I need to just start posting content. I need to start filming content for the ASMR channel. I kind of want to build a small catalog of videos for the ASMR channel before I debut that. And then the gaming channel is going to be very simple because it's just going to be me streaming. So that doesn't take much planning. What that does take is a lot of testing because I'll be streaming from my computer. I'm most likely going to have to get signed back up with Streamlabs and OBS and, XSplit, all that shit. So there's a lot of technological demands of me before that channel goes live. But um, I'm really, really excited for that. Really, really excited. Just watching CNN. Um, oh, yeah, it sucks, Melissa. It really sucks. Sorry, Eric Gaynor. I'm so sorry to hear that. Hopefully your family can get your shit together and get some relief soon. It's devastating. Absolutely devastating. And, you know, all we can do is prepare ourselves for emergencies like this and hope that our disgusting government protects us. So, yeah. Anyway, Don't get me started on. Don't get me started on that, please. We ranted about. We ranted about the wildfires last night. Don't want to go there again. Because the media tour that Gavin Newsom is on right now, he's fucking demented. When I say that there are demons in this world, I mean it. Who am I talking about? Gavin Newsom. He's a demon. Straight up demon. Classical version of a demon. A classical version of a demon. I mean, just, it's shocking. It's shocking how demented some of these politicians are. And they can't help themselves because they're sociopaths. They can't help themselves because sociopaths are reckless. They're reckless. They think, their greatest strength is their ambition and their pride and their belief in self and confidence. And it's also a double-edged sword because they do the craziest shit thinking that they're in the right when they look fucking demented. It's crazy to me. I saw that video of Gavin Newsom talking to the woman who had just had her child's elementary school had just burnt fuck down, right? She runs over to Gavin Newsom. Y'all done got me started. She runs over to Gavin Newsom, pleading with him, do something, do something. In tears, a mess. You know what this motherfucker did? He lied to her immediately. I'm on the phone with the president, right? I'm on the phone with him right now. I can't answer the question. I'm on the phone with Joe Biden right now, the president, fixing this issue for you. So she said, and I love this bitch. The mom said, well, put him on speakerphone. Put him on speakerphone. I like to say, I like to have a word with him too. And then all of a sudden, oh no, I just lost bars. There's no signal. There's no signal. You motherfucker. You cunty motherfucker who would just lie. Straight up lie to a person like that in that situation. I just cannot believe, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't, it's all caught on tape. It's all caught on tape. And then it's like, another thing with Gavin Newsom. He's coming out with all this misinformation. He wants Joe Biden to shut down misinformation. Misinformation. You know the misinformation he's talking about? His fucking record is what he wants to hide. The fact that they've been not financing the fire department. The fact that I showed the letter last night, yo. I showed the letter from the fire chief last night, dated December 24th, 2024. I lied. December 17th, 2024. That's when the letter was post dated. In the letter, the fire chief was talking about how they don't have the necessary funds to run the department because of the budget cuts. So why is it that Gavin Newsom and his fucking cronies are saying that this is a far-right conspiracy theory? That this is misinformation? You mean to tell me that the fire chief is a far-right conspiracy theory from the past and December 17th before the fucking fires? It's crazy. We're not going to go anymore. We're not. Stop. These fucking Democrats have lost their fucking minds. And I wish I could say that this will be a wake-up call to the residents of California, but it won't be. It won't be. It won't be. So I don't know what to say. Good luck, Californians. Good luck. But don't come pouring out of California because of the failed policies of your government that you voted for, and then come into these red states and these red cities talking about, I want to vote for different people. No, bitch. No. No. Because that's what they did to Austin, Texas. You know, that's what they tried to do to Miami. It's not happening. So don't get me started. Oh my god. Okay, just relax. I need to take a break from watching the news myself because I'm gonna drive myself crazy. Because I feel like I'm watching a movie and I'm seeing something different from everyone else, and I'm feeling crazy. It's strange. Are you not a Trump supporter? I voted for Trump. I do not consider myself to be a Trump supporter, but I voted for Trump. Yes, I did. Um, $50 says Joe Biden doesn't know there are wildfire. Girl, child. Joe Biden does not know where he is, honey. Has not known where he is for years. I have to rewatch the video from yesterday. Do you have it posted? Yeah, I always post my live streams. It's posted. So if you go to my page, Melissa, if you go to my YouTube channel where you can click home, video, live, community, click lives, and that will show all of my recent live streams. So yesterday's live, I went on a long rant about these wildfires. It's just I had to. I show evidence about the fire chief showing that there has been a reduction in financing for the fire department. Mind you, this is before the wildfire started. I know that I know that calling out the truth is now deemed a far right conspiracy theory, but it seems pretty strange that this conspiracy theory is coming directly from officials in California before the fire. I mean, wild. Um, God loves you because you knew what side to pick this election. I love you for that. Period, Bree. How do you feel about TikTok getting banned? Okay, to be honest, Laura, I really don't care because I don't use TikTok. But I'm very hurt and disheartened, dismayed, upset, distressed, and depressed about the idea of CapCut being deleted. CapCut is how I edit all of my YouTube videos. It's so user friendly. It's so easy to use. It doesn't drain your system. It's seamless to transfer files. It's just really, really a great program, standalone program for an editing software. I don't use TikTok like that. I don't read TikToks. I don't look at TikToks. I never have really looked at TikToks. I only got on TikTok to post my videos and to like read DMs. And that was it. And I barely do that shit. Barely do that. So do I care? Does it impact me? No. But CapCut being deleted definitely impacts me. Definitely impacts me. And if you really want to know the tea, I think Democrats really want to get rid of TikTok because younger generations have found their voice. And I think that the war over in Gaza has exposed a weak point where young folk really revolted against the Democrats. It's one of the reasons why those bitches didn't win the election now. Because they're war hawks. And I think that they don't like the fact that young people was criticizing them so much. That's one piece of the puzzle. The other piece is the wild way that misinformation spreads like wildfire. No pun intended. Too soon, maybe. But it's a way that misinformation spreads like wildfire on that platform. Number three, there is potentially a legitimate national security risk with it being owned by China and them not wanting to play by all of the rules of other companies here in the US. Now, whether you agree with that or not, that's up for an intellectual debate. Okay? To be frank with you, I do not know enough about this issue to have a strong position one way or another. I really hate to see a company essentially be pushed out. Um, because as a capitalist, I don't think it's a good thing. I don't think it's a good practice. It feels like they're being bullied because they're a Chinese owned company. Um, and the risk, the security risk is that they don't like the fact that this gigantic Chinese company is collecting so much data from Americans. Now, to me, this is a little bit hypocritical because it is Americans that spy on their own citizens. If you live long enough, this stuff comes out in the wash, okay? The Patriot Act that George W. Bush passed is probably the single worst bill in American history in terms of stripping rights of citizens. Again, we talk about demented people, Dick Cheney and George W. Bush, those pieces of shit that they are. Like the Patriot Act, which essentially allowed the American government to spy on their fucking citizens. So I find it to be hypocritical that all of a sudden our government is so worried about us data, our data. It's like they can have our data and they can sell our data and spy on us for as much as they want to fucking spy on us. But don't let another country do it. We got a problem with that. Kiss my fucking ass. Kiss it. Stop. Okay? It's fucking bullshit. I don't even care. So again, I don't know enough about the issue to really have a strong opinion one way or another on whether I support the ban or don't support the ban. But one thing I do know is that the ban includes CapCut. And I'm going to be hurting when I have to look for a new editor. So, yeah. Anyway. Oh my God, Hannah. Hi, Hannah. How are you? I'm your evil twin. I know, Bree. Is Trump's claims with the fish true? I don't know. What did he say? What did he say? What did Trump say about the fish? Um. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. What is his claims about the fish in the Cali water supply? What are you talking about? It gets aggravating. It's all over the place. I just care if someone is nice or bad at this point. Period. That's period, Melissa. Agree, but every country does it. Dakota. Oh, you mean the spine? I mean, yeah. But that's the whole point. That's the whole point, Dakota. Every country's fucking doing it. So what is TikTok doing that's so bad? What is TikTok doing that's so bad? That's what I need to be educated on. CapCut is leaving. Yes, TKW70. Hey, Peter Castro. The ban includes CapCut. The ban includes CapCut. I need y'all to spread this news. CapCut is owned by the same company. It's called what is ByteDance, BYTZ Dance. ByteDance owns TikTok. The ban is not on TikTok. The ban is on the parent company of TikTok, which includes umbrella companies under that, including TikTok. So this ban may be targeted at TikTok, but it's going to affect more than one company. That company includes CapCut. So yeah, it's a mess. It's a mess. Where are people going to go do content after TikTok? Well, I mean, let's not be dramatic. There are plenty of platforms that they can do content on, right? I mean, TikTok is not doing anything unique. Do you know what I mean? They're not really doing anything super unique that other social media companies are not doing. They all copy each other and they steal different content ideas from one another all the time. So, I don't know. TikTok isn't a monopoly. Honestly, if you are looking to monetize your content, the best platform has always been YouTube and remains YouTube. No other platform comes close to what YouTube provides in terms of monetization. So, if that's what you're after, then definitely YouTube. If you're after more of like a curating, like influencer lifestyle type gig, then Instagram for sure. If you're more into like journalism, news, recaps like that, then Twitter would be good. X. Um, what else is there? And those are my thoughts. Have a good night, Melissa Brunel. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. TikTok is trash. YouTube will become even more popular, as it should, Sarah Rose. I love YouTube. Hi, Toby Gang. I love YouTube. I don't really watch shorts. I don't watch any short form content. I'm 35 years old. Short form content is not for me. I don't have ADD. I don't have it. I want to invest time into learning shit. I want to learn information. So for me, I prefer long form content. So, like my shorts feed, I hide that shit. I don't want to see short form content. Now, I post short form content because I know that helps my channel. That helps me to grow. That helps me to make more money. That's why I do it. Not because I like to indulge or consume that type of content, because I don't. Um, but yeah, I love YouTube. I love what it offers. I love the ability to monetize on YouTube. I think it's great. Um, YouTube is owned by Google. Yeah, yeah, and YouTube Shorts is doing very well. YouTube Shorts are doing very well. They're doing very, very well. Yeah, it's great. And they have short and long form content, so they appeal to the widest group of people. Like Instagrammers are on YouTube, TikTokers are on YouTube, people from X and Twitter are on YouTube. YouTube appeals to everyone. They're the largest denominator, and so um, I think that's a good thing for YouTube's longevity and why it makes it an even more attractive platform, not only as a consumer but for a creator as well. YouTube pays better than any other. Always has. And it always has. That has never changed. It's never changed. It's always been that way. Guys, I'm gonna get going. It's 1:30, and I'm getting tired. Thank you guys for being here. I really, really appreciate you. You guys could be doing anything else in the world, but you chose to spend time with me. I do not take it for granted. I really, really appreciate you guys. Tomorrow night, I'll be back at 11:30 p.m. Eastern Time Zone. I'm still in Toledo tomorrow night, so you'll see these curtains again. Um, should we do like a Q&A session? Well, no, I don't have my PC. Never mind. Just kidding. It'll be another random yapping stream. But the following weekend we will do one of the nights that we stream will be a themed stream where we do a Q&A that's focused on a general topic. Whether that's finances, skincare, working out, nutrition, we will have a Q&A session for that. Um Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Yes, so be sure to subscribe, like the channel, and check out my other content, by the way, y'all. I really want you to check out my other content. My other content's always monetized. These live streams are never monetized. 95% of the streams I don't make money from. So if you want to support my content and give me money without giving me money out of your pocket, definitely go support my vlogs. Go watch my shorts. Comment on my vlogs. Like my vlogs. Boost them. Share them with friends. I think they're good content, but I'm struggling to get the views that I think that I need to get to continue doing YouTube. So, again, if you really want to support me and go above and beyond, the best way than just putting money in my pocket with your money is to go amplify my content that is monetized. So, um, oh, thank you, Sarah. Thank you. Okay, guys. Well, I'm gonna get going. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay.